Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. It's Anonymous T. Hope you're having an amazing day today. So today we are talking Love Island USA Season 4, you guys, and I think we're a little bit a ways before tonight's episode. I'll do another recap later, but I just wanted to talk about some things because we're, finishing up, I think, 3 weeks in, you guys, and it's been a hot mess. I feel like in some areas, in terms of, being a little bit more free on a streaming platform has been beneficial. However, there are some missteps that we have to get into. One, the show is way too short considering that it's on a streaming service, you guys. It feels like it's only 30 minutes or less, you guys. It feels like it is a half-hour show with all of the commercials and everything else that is carrying on. It'll say on the thing that it's 42 or 45 minutes, but that is fake news when you factor in all of the commercials and how soon the show ends and the 5-minute recap, you guys. So enough of the shenanigans, but I wanted to speak on because apparently there are all these bombshells that are coming in, like the rent is due. There are all of these dumpings that are taking place because there's so many people in this villa, you guys. And I think what it is that production is trying to be like Love Island UK, and they are trying to secure as many strong couples as they can heading into Casa Amor, or there's not going to be much drama, you guys. There's not going to be much drama that they can tease out of this show if not everybody's in a strong couple. But there have been some missteps with some of these eliminations. I think that they should implement what Love Island UK has, which is that if you are a bombshell coming in and you do get to choose a new partner, that you are immune from the next elimination. So you have an opportunity to at least have a few days in there, potentially up to a week, to see whether or not your connections are going to work or if there will be another bombshell that will come in that you connect better with. But I think it was a joke that the OG women saved Maddie over Bria because of all of the nonsense that Bria was going through, you guys. And here's the thing, like, for some reason, US fans, you guys, do not understand that bombshells are supposed to bombshell. That's what we want to see on Love Island UK. That's what we want to see on Love Island USA. But it seems as though people take it personally depending on who it affects, right? So it was never going to work with, Zeta and everything else. Eventually her and Timmy were going to get back together. But the way everything went about it was all wrong. And real talk, CHAZZ would not have chose Timmy had Timmy not given CHAZZ the go-ahead and said that, hey, he would be interested to getting to know Bria, you guys. And the way that Timmy has been acting is giving me Cinco 2.0 vibes, to where he's going to still have these lingering feelings for Bria, but sees the light at the end of the tunnel of sticking with Zeta, you guys. But if Bria was not a threat, she would still be in that villa, you guys. And Maddie is up here saying, oh, well, I'm fine if it's my time and blah, 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 blah. And it seems as though all these guys graft her, all these guys are attracted to her, but nobody chooses her because they get no screen time, you guys, when they're in a couple with Maddie, and they know it. So it's going to be very interesting if Serenity is in fact gone. I think it's revenge. I think CHAZZ wanted to get back at the OG women for getting rid of his sister, especially with all of the chances that Maddie has had on the show. I think it was deliberate. I think it was intentional, regardless if he likes Cap more than Serenity or not. He wanted to take it out on somebody. He wanted somebody to be collateral for his sister going. And this is what happens, you guys, when you guys do not vote united and you vote based off of personal feelings, you guys. You guys should have voted for Timmy and Bria, you guys, as a top couple, so we could have ensured that Maddie and Andy could have been eliminated this last go around, and you should have threw Jesse and Deb down there too, you guys, because they're not compatible. Anybody that is waiting over 3 weeks, almost 4 weeks to kiss you passionately after you finally get a date by somebody else tells you everything you need to know, but he immediately kisses other women passionately in these challenges with no hesitation, with no reservations, with no issues with opening up and being affectionate. He is telling you he's not into you, but he is going to coast with you until something better comes along. And he doesn't have to look like the bad guy. That's why Val got sent home, was because his game got exposed too quickly by her and she was not going to put up with it. Which is why Val should have stayed in the villa. All of the wrong people, you guys, are being sent home from the villa. And if Serenity is in fact gone, I did like Serenity. I thought she was great. But It seems like production wants certain people out. If you guys have been paying attention, it seems as though they wanted Bria out to push the Zimmy storyline and not leave any room for a potential reconciliation of Timmy and Bria when it was all said and done. And also, they did that by making sure that CHAZZ, Timmy, and Jeff could not advocate for her, which was an unusual thing that I saw, which were the men choosing to save a guy and the girls choosing to save a girl. Which usually it's the opposite that happens, or, they save, however they do it, but it's usually the opposite. So with that being said, it looks as though CHAZZ chooses Kat. Now, they did say yesterday that the girl not picked would be dumped from the island, but there's still people who have speculation on whether or not Serenity really is gone, because maybe production wasn't expecting CHAZZ to choose Kat. But I knew he was when he said that, she was the most attractive and she matched his energy, because who did he pick? Who was picked for him on his first date was Maddie, you guys. That's his type. That is his type. So, I think he tried it with Serenity, realized she wasn't feeling him. He put her on notice, and then these bombshells came in for him, you guys. You know what it is. But some people are personally offended that this took place and want to vote CHAZZ out immediately. But this was all revenge. This was all a part of the plot, you guys. I think the siblings knew deep down that they were not there for the long haul, that they were there to cause drama and, stir some things up, and then they would get out of the villa. But I think both of them had the intentions of lasting longer than what they did. I thought they would at least last through Casa Amor, you guys. I was not expecting Bria to go as soon as she did. I thought at least she could crack on with Jeff and potentially see if there was a connection there, and if not, try Casa Amor. I thought she was going to be our Danica of the USA version, and they just said skip it. They just said skip it. But I implore these new girls, Naja and Kat, to be careful in confiding in these OGs, because they're going to stick for their OGs first and foremost, even if you are more compatible with them. So keep that in mind, Naja and Kat, while you are, running your mouths, okay? Because Bria thought that she had, some agency, and she found out the hard way that nobody was ever going to see it for her. So there is that. But let me know your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think if Serenity does in fact get eliminated in tonight's episode? What are your guys' thoughts? Because I believe we also have a vote tonight. And I'm assuming it's going to be on, favorite and least favorite couples heading into Casa Amor, you guys. So there is that. But let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.